Amunet, formerly known as Aya of Alexandria, wife to Bayek of Siwa, a member of the Hidden One's Brotherhood, most well known for the assassination of Cleopatra via means of venomous asp. She was remembered and revered by assassins, presumably throughout the ages. In Assassin's Creed Origins, we learn that Bayek of Siwa is the founder of the Assassin Brotherhood as we know it, but for some odd reason, he's only introduced to the lore in Origins, and has never been mentioned beforehand. We've heard of Amunet, and many other legendary assassins throughout the ages, so why was the equally worthy, if not more so, Bayek forgotten? The actual answer is pretty obvious. It's a retcon. Bayek was not planned from the get-go and was only thought up for Origins. However, that doesn't give us a canon explanation for Bayek's absence from known assassin history. Considering how fresh off the bus Origins still is, there is a chance anything might be thrown in to explain it. At this point of recording, the DLCs for Origins have not been released, something may very well pop up in them. Regardless of whether or not Bayek gets his place in the Assassin Hall of Fame later on down the line, however, is mostly irrelevant. Had Bayek been remembered and revered for his actions, he'd likely have had a statue below the Auditore Villa just like Amunet, right? Although not necessarily, probably. See, here's the thing. Every legendary assassin in the Sanctuary Vault has done something significant to the course of history and for the Brotherhood in order to earn their reverence. Kalongal played a vital role in the assassination of Genghis Khan, where you assassinated the tyrannical first emperor of China, Qin Shi Huang. Amunet assassinated Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. Leonius assassinated the tyrant Caligula. Iltani assassinated the Macedonian king Alexander the Great. Darius assassinated Xerxes I of Persia, which was the first recorded use of the hidden blade. And Altair was just an outright bloody legend. So here's the thing. Bayek's actions in Origins weren't particularly significant on their own. The Order of the Ancients were a secret society that were killed in the shadows, and Bayek's vendetta was a more personal one, meaning that it wasn't necessarily significant to anybody else. Bayek did however found the Brotherhood alongside Aya, better known as Amunet, and that alone should have warranted him a statue in that vault, or at least some form of reverence. But it does seem as if whoever founded the Brotherhood before Origins was not really known to anybody through assassin history and in lore, so it seems as if people didn't know Bayek created the Assassin Brotherhood until his corpse was discovered in 2017. On top of this, Amunet, who was revered by the Brotherhood, was up to quite a lot of this time. She assassinated Julius Caesar, or at least had a hand in it. She also assassinated Cleopatra a few years later. This could have very easily cast a shadow over Bayek and left him to be forgotten. But I don't necessarily buy that 100%. History is more than big enough for the both of them. There's another possibility, one that I think probably suits Bayek more. It is possible that Bayek simply didn't want to be remembered, fading from history, forgotten until his discovery in 2017. This would make some sense, as it would perhaps apply an explanation to why there's confusion and lack of explanation regarding the founding of the Brotherhood before Origins, and at the same time explain why Bayek has not been remembered to our knowledge. This would also make sense with regards to Bayek being the head of the Hidden Ones, a name which literally implies that they are hidden, an ideology Bayek more than likely took to the grave. Amunet, on the other hand, could not possibly escape some notoriety considering her hand in the high-profile deaths of Julius Caesar and, most importantly, Cleopatra herself. Hence why she's known to the Brotherhood well over 1,000 years later in Assassin's Creed 2. And so I find myself believing that the Hidden Ones were named quite literally in the sense that they were to remain hidden from history, and that rule was to apply to every single member of the Hidden Ones, Bayek included. And thus Bayek passed and was simply forgotten, left behind, not idolised or made into some form of deity or some form of legend, something Amunet could not do because of her notorious actions. To me, that is what makes sense. Bayek died how he lived, in the shadows, as is the way of the Hidden Ones. Now I could very well be wrong though, As I've said, the DLCs are not out yet and they could very well expand on this. Even if I'm right, they might explain it in better details than I can possibly hope to do so now. For if I were to try to fill the blanks with too many deep details, then it would basically become a fanfiction, and that was not the intention of this video. Now if you want my honest opinion, there's definitely something in here that Ubisoft can answer. There's definitely a question worth answering, whether it be in one of the DLCs, a sequel, or something as trivial as a comic book. Of course, what's most important here is that you guys get involved and let me know what you think down in the comment section. So what do you think? Let me know. But anyway guys, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, and I will see you all very soon with another video at some point.